Hello all, in this video we are going to see about dynamic memory allocation. So dynamic memory allocation function is malloc, and in addition to that we have cloc, realloc and freeloc. First let us see malloc. Malloc is a function available in stdlib.h. This header file consider the definition of malloc function. So malloc function will take the parameter of size to be allocated in runtime, and it will return the void pointer. Void pointer is a generic pointer which is used to hold the address of any data type. Okay, so let us see malloc of size of int, which means 4 bytes of memory will be allocated. I'm assuming is from 4000 to 4004. Okay, in order to use this location, we have to store it in a variable. All the addresses can be stored only in the pointer variable. So I'm allocating size of int. I'm going to use int star ptr. Since it returns void pointer, I have to perform typecasting, which is int star. Okay. So void pointer is a generic pointer. Okay. So if I have a variable of data type int, I can store the address of it, and if I want to print of percentage d star int star ptr. Okay, so in case of this int a equal to 5, if I have float pointer float star ptr equal to address of a, it is not valid because the pointer data type is float and the address of a is int. In case of this, if I'm going to create one more variable, float f equal to 7 and ptr equal to average of f. Here ptr is void pointer, f is float variable, it is valid. If I want to print, I have to use printf percentage f star of float star ptr. It is valid. So generic pointer can hold address of any data types. Here malloc returns the void pointer. If you are allocating this data, if you are allocating the memory for data type int, we have to store it in int pointer. So if we are creating for float pointer means we have to store the address in float pointer. So malloc of size of float. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this, because if we create int star ptr equal to address of a, both this line can be returned as int star ptr equal to address of a. So I'm going to store some address into the pointer variable. Here instead of ampersand a, I am dynamically allocating the memory. The memory size is 4 bytes and that location will be stored. So here 4000 will be stored. So ptr will be pointing to the 4000. If you want to access, we can use the dereference operator. If the memory allocation is failed, it will return null. So we can check if ptr equal to null means there is some error in memory allocation. So we can display printf there is error in memory allocation. Else we can perform operation. Hope you are clear with this. Thank you.